Two balls. Two deliveries in the 1992 World Cup final at the MCG that swung like they were pulled by invisible strings. Alan Lamb, gone. Chris Lewis, gone. Pakistan lifted their first World Cup, and cricket had a new king. He was 25 years old, left arm, and he made a leather ball behave like it had a mind of its own. How did a boy from Lahore who had never played first-class cricket become the most feared swing bowler in history? The answer starts on a dusty club ground in 1984, with a coach who almost missed him entirely. In the next few minutes, you will see the trial that changed everything, the mentor who unlocked reverse swing, and moment number 3, a scandal that nearly buried his name forever. If you love cricket's greatest stories told like cinema, subscribe now, because new legends drop every single week on Cricket Chronicles. Chapter 1. Lahore, 1984. A skinny 18-year-old shows up at a Pakistan under-19 trial with no reputation, no first-class matches, and borrowed boots. 50 bowlers are cut. He is nearly one of them. But Javed Miandad, watching from the boundary, sees something no one else does. A left-arm action so whippy, so late, that the ball seems to arrive a fraction of a second after the batsman expects it. Miandad walks up to Captain Imran Khan and says, in effect, pick this boy. Weeks later, Wasim Akram is on a plane to New Zealand, making his Test debut in Auckland in January 1985. In only his second Test at Dunedin, he takes 10 wickets. 10. A teenager who had never played a Ranji-level game in his life had just announced himself to the world, and the man watching him closest was about to become the architect of a legend. Chapter 2. The Apprenticeship under Imran Khan. If Miandad discovered him, Imran forged him. In the nets at Lahore and on tours across the subcontinent, Imran taught Wasim a secret weapon that would soon terrify batsmen from Sydney to Sabina Park: reverse swing. The idea was simple, almost heretical. Once the ball got old, scuffed on one side, kept shiny on the other, it would swing in the opposite direction to conventional physics. Batsmen who had played the line for 80 overs would suddenly find the ball hooping back through the gate. Imran had learned it from Sarfraz Nawaz. He passed it to Wasim, and Wasim, with that low-slung left-arm action, weaponized it like no one before or since. By 1989, in a Test at Melbourne, Australian batsmen were walking back to the pavilion baffled, staring at the ball as if it had cheated them. Chapter 3. The 1992 World Cup Final. Melbourne Cricket Ground, 25th of March. Pakistan, once labeled cornered tigers by Imran, are defending 249 against England. The match is tight. Then Wasim comes back for a second spell, and cricket history bends. Ball 1 to Alan Lamb, pitched middle stump, seeming late, clipping the top of off. Lamb is gone. Next ball, Chris Lewis, a delivery that starts wide, ducks in impossibly, and shatters the stumps. 2 balls, 2 wickets, and England's chase collapses. Pakistan are world champions for the first and, to this day, only time. Wasim finishes with 3 for 49 and the Man of the Match award. He is 25 years old. He should be at the peak of his career. He is only just beginning. Chapter 4. The County Years and the Mastery. Between 1988 and 1998, Wasim plays for Lancashire, and English batsmen learn what subcontinental ones already know. There is no safe length against him. He can bowl a Yorker at 145 kilometers per hour on demand. He can swing it both ways with the same action. He can bounce you, then trap you leg before with an in-swinger 3 balls later. In 1998 at Sheikhupura against Zimbabwe, he scores 257 not out as a night watchman, still the highest Test score by a number 8. He is not just a bowler, he is a cricketer, complete, terrifying, elegant. Chapter 5. The Shadow. And here is moment number 3, the promise I made at the start. In 2000, the Justice Qayyum Report, commissioned by the Pakistan Cricket Board to investigate match-fixing allegations, casts a shadow across a generation. Wasim is not banned, but he is fined, and the report recommends he never captain Pakistan again. He denies any wrongdoing then, and has denied it ever since. For a man who had given cricket some of its most beautiful deliveries, the whispers were a wound that would never fully heal. Some legends are tested by opponents, others are tested by history itself. Wasim faced both. Chapter 6. The Numbers, the Legacy. He retires in 2003 with 414 Test wickets and 502 in one-day internationals, the first bowler ever to cross 500 in the shorter format. Only two left-arm pacers in Test history stand near him. He is inducted into the ICC Hall of Fame in 2009. Coaches from Dale Steyn to Mitchell Stark study his footage frame by frame, trying to understand how the arm came over so late, how the wrist stayed so loaded, how the ball moved so cruelly in the final meter. Chapter 7. The Man Beyond the Ball. In 2009, his wife Huma dies suddenly in Chennai. Wasim, who had lived with type 1 diabetes since his playing days, speaks openly about grief, about medication, about depression. The Sultan of Swing becomes something rarer, an athlete who lets the world see the human underneath the myth. Today, he commentates, he mentors young fast bowlers in Karachi and Lahore, and every time a left-armer at Eden Gardens or Lord's makes an old ball hoop back into the pads, someone in the crowd whispers the same three words. Just like Wasim. If this story moved you, subscribe to Cricket Chronicles and hit the bell. Next week, the Ashes match that broke a nation. You will not want to miss it.